It's Buck D and Shondeen, a show to be forever, a show that'll do whatever our viewers desires. It's Buck D and Shondeen, a show of perfection, an object of affection to quench our viewers' fire, completely free from infection, to be used at our viewers' discretion, waiting only for your direction. It's Buck D and Shondeen. Yes, we are back. We're back for the people. My name is Buck D.
And I'm Buck Naked.
Well, the sun is doing you good.
I know,
see
right?
that.
Look.
So
Finally.
we're back. We missed last week, but we had to take a little break. But we came back. We're coming back strong. As you can see, it's just going to be us today. You know, we're going to get back to the essence. You know, we do love having guests, but we're just going to do me and you today.
We want to talk about what Buck's got going on.
No, we're not talking about me. Okay, so
I want to ask you about it.
Let's do. Okay, go ahead. Ask me.
How was your show last night,
My
Buck?
show last night was great. So and shout out to Josh Fournier.
Josh Fournier.
Thank you for the opportunity out in Farmington. First time doing stand-up comedy out there.
First time?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do comedy in Farmington. It's a lot of little places here in the state that I want to do comedy. So Farmington's off my bucket list. Now I want to get up in Durango, Colorado area. So
You still got to hit up El Paso, even though I know it's Texas.
Yeah, you know, you came when I did the competition. So yeah, we'll get it back together. So that was my second time hitting the stage since the Rona. So I did good.
I know.
I
of
loved
course
it.
you did.
Hey,
was it a competition or
No,
anything?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
It's just it was a competition.
Anytime the competitions happen, you have to let me know, and so I can let everybody else know.
Well, I
on
don't
my
think
Facebook.
I'll be doing any more competitions. Competitions in comedy are subjective, and if you're coming from out of town, you're really not going to win. So it's always homegrown.
Even though he still won in Texas with third place, so you say that, but still.
Yeah, third place means I was the second loser. That's how I feel. So let's get this started. Let's do this. So I was reading an article, and I want a woman's perspective on this. The 10 sexiest bald men in the world. So here's the list. As you can see, 1 through 10. Let's do this, Shondeen.
No.
I want to get your perspective on this. Let's start with number 10, Vin Diesel. Okay, we know Vin Diesel came on the scene bald. He's number 10. If Vin Diesel's number 10, it can only either get worse or it can get astronomical. Because look,
it can start from the bottom and sink.
Well, see, here's my thing. I'm comfortable with. I know a good looking man.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's a good looking dude.
Yeah, you're secure enough to say.
Number 10 though. Okay, that one's easy. Let's go to number 9.
He's going to always make it for bald men, I think, because he's just always going to make it.
Look who number 9 is. The Rock.
I can't believe that he's on number 9.
The Rock, if The Rock is number 9, they better had sculpted a dude out the side of the mountain, and he better be number 1.
I know.
The Rock is number 9.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I also see a theme here, but I'll say that later. Okay, let's see.
Juice theme?
No. I think the theme is with the age. So let's see number 8.
Yeah, let's see.
Hold on, wait. We got to go back to the list. Go back to the list, fellas. Number 8 is actually Bruce Willis. We already gave away 1, but we'll come back to Mike Tyson. Bruce Willis is number 8. So as a woman, do you think Bruce Willis looks better than The Rock?
No.
I don't know who they got to vote on all this.
I think everybody was older who voted for this.
You think so?
Yeah, there's an older generation perspective here because no one's even heard of Bruce Willis between the age of 20 and 30 anymore.
When he had hair.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's see number 7.
Now,
John Travolta.
I'm sorry.
John Travolta looked like he got out of his casket to take that picture.
Hey, as they say in Spanish, pajuela.
I didn't even know John Travolta was bald.
When did he go? He shaved his head for this.
He had like a baby Sasquatch on his head for like a decade.
I can't do it. This is the part where I gotta go.
Let's see.
Sorry, not John Travolta.
Let's keep going though.
No,
Let's see who
Buck.
number 6 is.
No.
Number 6. Floyd Money Mayweather.
course.
Oh, Shondeen showed all of her teeth. Let me give y'all.
Her teeth.
let me give y'all a little insight on women, fellas. If a woman shows her molars, either you in there or you out of there. It just depends on where you started. Shondeen showed every cavity she has in the back teeth with Floyd Mayweather.
I showed my gold tooth. When the gold tooth comes out, bro, you already know.
So you're good with Mayweather.
Money Mayweather, of course.
I think it's the money part.
It's the money.
It's the money.
It's his attitude, the cockiness, the flex, the way he flexes. He can be 90 years old and he'll go up there and say, you know what, I'm the best there ever was. Oh my God.
See? Look. Okay, so they got Floyd right.
They got Floyd, of course. He will always make that list.
Let's see who number 4 is. Let's take it. Michael Jordan.
Nobody knows who he is anymore.
What? Are you Everybody knows who Michael
youngins.
Jordan.
The youngins know. They still know.
They
okay,
love
yeah,
Michael Jordan is
They come out
timeless.
with the retro Jordans and all this. Okay, they know.
Jordan's timeless. He's like
timeless.
Muhammad Ali. He'll never get old. But I don't know any woman. Do you know any women that be like, man, Michael Jordan, boy? Like, I don't know any.
I really don't know any.
I think more men lust over Michael Jordan than
Maybe
women do.
it was probably to put these guys back on the map. That's what I think. Because
No,
nobody's
Jordan,
talking about Michael Jordan
yes,
anymore. Let's
Michael
put him,
Jordan still.
Yeah.
He gets compared to LeBron and
He
Kobe.
still-
So it's still Michael Jordan's the
It's
man.
still, okay.
But I'm just saying, as far as
sexiness goes,
there you go. I've never heard a woman say, "Ooh, that Michael Jordan."
I haven't seen Michael J be sexy in a while, so I really don't. I forgot about him.
Oh, there we go. Let's see who's next.
He's one of the
Who
forgotten.
we have next?
Yes.
Mr. 305
Yes.
himself.
Yes.
Pitbull. So you with Pitbull.
All the way.
Look at Pitbull.
He recently flexed his intelligence online with talking about some conspiracy theory stuff.
Oh, here we
go.
She had to sneak this in.
His
She had to sneak
intelligence
this in.
is, I never realized how intelligent he was until recently.
I like the way, I remember when he was an actual rapper, and
Yeah.
now, to see where he's came from to where he is now, and for people to put him so high on this list as one of the sexiest bald men in the world, that's crazy.
Armando Bond, look at him. So, of course, yes, papi, I'm coming over.
Let's see who's next. Who do we have that's next?
Oh, yeah, I think he's sexy.
Jason Statham. So you have him?
I do. I like his
even though
acting and everything.
he got the cul-de-sac on the top of his head.
I'm going to be honest with you. Every part that I've never seen his actual stuff, but every part he's ever played, he's always been a very sexy character. This is the way they paint him. Hollywood paints him.
He's an action figure.
Yeah.
He's an action.
The action actor is always going to get it. I'm sorry.
Nah, women.
He will get it, yeah.
Whoever's doing these votes, y'all making me feel like I got a chance. Like,
This is good.
This is good?
It is
Okay.
good because his character, everything, will hit more women than
we
than
have.
not.
We
So
have
I'm going to say yeah.
We have 2 more. Well, I believe we have 2 more. Let's see who number 2. I think we already. Mike Tyson is number 2. I think they voted for him out of fear.
Yeah, they did.
They're like, put Mike at number 2.
Hey, if it was up to me, I would have put Mike Tyson at number 6.
Mike,
number 6, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is the second sexiest bald man in the world. Like, well, he does look good for his age. It's not like I'm gonna tell him he ain't sexy.
I don't like that. I don't
Mike
like
Tyson asked me he's sexy. You sexy. I'm gonna tell him that.
He
you
is sexy.
You sexy.
He is sexy.
Number 1 is the one that's gonna trip you out. Before we show her number 1, who do you think is the number 1 sexiest bald man in the world? You'll never guess. I'll give you one guess.
Gosh, don't make me guess.
Just guess. One guess.
I can't.
You can't?
Who?
You will never guess.
I throw in the towel.
Show who the sexiest bald man on the world is.
I can't believe Mike Tyson made number 2.
Prince
Oh no.
William. This dude look like, you know how they have those cancer commercials and they have the before and the after?
Yeah.
He's the after. This is him dressed up going to chemo.
Now these are world. This is for the
In
world.
the
This is
world.
for the USA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, and what happened was, I believe this is what happened with the Prince. He won. It was a 9 million difference vote between him and Mike Tyson.
Oh my God.
So the women think of all that he's all that.
Well,
but
and then again, it's what's sexy is the status of being a prince. That's always going to be sexy.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But women, they love the money. That's basically what I feel when I saw this list. But I have 2 others that were actual honorable mentions on this list.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see the first honorable mention. Who is that sexy dude? Woo! Look at that. Look.
Buck, did you?
He should be between Mayweather and whoever else.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
agree.
that.
I agree.
Woo!
Aw.
Look, and then gave myself a little goatee,
Look at
knowing
that
I can't grow no hair.
Look at that cute
Look
smile.
at that.
Look
Hey,
at-
I don't know why
aw.
I got a little knot on the side of my head.
Yeah,
though.
what
Like,
is that? Who did
I don't
the
know
photo?
who did that.
Did you do that yourself?
Yeah, I did that.
That's
Look at my
funny.
skills. It looked like I got into a domestic dispute before I took this picture with a bald
That's
head.
a nice picture.
But
Buck.
wait till you see number one, though.
Let's
To
see.
me, this is the sexiest bald dude on earth right here. Oh, look at him!
Who is
He shaves his underarms.
You know what? If I was
Look at
bald and with a little bit of a beard, whose face is that?
That's you.
I know.
That looks like, y'all ever seen
You put
Friday
a
the
goatee?
Have you guys ever seen Friday the 13th when Jason's mask came off and the
How
little
did you
kid?
get the hair like
Hey,
that?
don't worry about my skills, man.
Bro, you know what it looks like? That
you
looks
got a
like
big
Lord-
ass head. That's all I know.
That looks like Lord Voldemort. I look like Lord Voldemort.
Let's put it back up. Let's put that one back
That's
up.
kinda
Look at
creepy and
that.
weird.
Oh, man. That's Shondeen. That's not Shondeen. That's Shondeen right there.
I look like a crazy, cockeyed, and I looked like that before.
You look like you still on MySpace.
No, it looks familiar. Who is that? I feel like I know this person.
It's you. You see
I
it
know,
every
but-
day.
but
When you
somebody else that I
This is
know
Shondeen
is
when you take
creepy.
some tracks out, y'all. That's what that is.
I look like a gay man.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I look like a very sexy gay man.
You actually, look at you.
With
you
a
got your,
nutsack as my
at-
armpit. What are you doing, Buck?
Hey, that was the picture. I just took the hair off and put a little stubble on your chin. So let's do this, man. I'm glad you guys had fun looking at the top 10 sexiest bald men on earth with the 2 honorable mentions. We'll be right back on the Buck D and Shondeen show. Hi, we're back.
And that was creepy.
No, I said hi for a reason. It's called a segue. So this segment, we're going to talk about the new recreational marijuana law that passed.
Oh,
So hi.
Of course.
So let's look at the stipulations of here. It says under the New Mexico law, people over 21 would be permitted to have up to 2 ounces of marijuana, and individuals could have 6 plants at home or up to 12 per household.
6?
Sales would begin no later than April 2022 and be taxed at 12%, eventually rising to 18%, plus gross receipts taxes. Look,
what?
all of that's, only thing I get out of that is people can have weed now.
And you can grow it.
Well, they can grow it up to a certain amount. This is where I get confused.
Right.
I don't know anything about sizes, amounts of weed. Like, you could give me a suitcase of weed and I'll be like, I have a suitcase of weed. I don't know the amounts or nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't know the strains.
Yeah.
People get really into the strains. We should probably bring someone on here.
Well, yeah, we're going to do that now that it's legal.
Yeah.
So, because what I didn't want to bring someone on and they couldn't really speak about it.
Right.
But now since the law's passed, it's recreational. People can use it. So, we're going to have someone on who could give their expertise because like you said, me and you, I'm the type of person, if someone, I'm not a smoker.
Right, me
But I
either.
have smoked before,
Right,
but
right.
it could have been anything. I don't know.
Right,
the ounces, I don't
You were
know, none
already,
of that.
Yeah, we were already, and then we just said, hey,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
this? All right.
So what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Because sadly, I've seen people say, this isn't a good thing for the state. I don't agree. But go ahead.
I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's good?
I'm against it 100%.
Why?
I've always been.
Why?
Because I'm a real rebel, and anytime the government says it's okay, that's when a red flag goes up for me. Is it government modified seeds? What's in it? Is Bill Gates behind it? What's
Okay,
going on
so
with this? Why is it okay all of a sudden?
You just went straight over the deep end.
I know.
Because here's how I look at it. We are basically in one of the 3 poorest states in this country.
Right.
I think recreational weed, if you look at Colorado as a model,
Yeah.
they have generated so much revenue since they legalized marijuana.
Right.
So I believe our state been lagging in everything.
Yeah.
This can actually bring some revenue, bring jobs, just bring a different stream of income here for the state. And once we boost our economy, that makes everything else better. That's what I see.
I see it being good. That would be a good thing too. And I also see for recreational though, I mean, are you people able to function at their jobs now? Are jobs going to have a more leniency? Hey, yeah, you can operate this machinery right here with
well,
the
I'm
being
going to tell
completely
you
stoned.
I'm going to tell you right now. People have been coming to work high. They ain't going to just be like, oh, now I can come to work after this joint or this blunt. No, people have been doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll put it to you this way. I'm a firm believer. This is sad because I drink, but I don't really smoke, which should be the opposite. That's how I feel, because I believe alcohol does way more damage.
I agree.
Than marijuana does. There's like this is why I want somebody on,
you're
because
right. No, you're right.
People
absolutely.
People who have like pains and aches and they use marijuana for that reason. I want to know, speaking of alcohol, because our state is one of the highest with DUIs.
I know.
Will they put that under the law as driving under the influence?
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Oh, man.
I'm sure they will, because if it's recreational.
Or I think it already is, isn't it?
If it's a recreational, it means you could do it at your leisure, just like you can drink at your leisure.
Mm-hmm.
So, driving under the influence is still driving under the influence.
That's
whether
true.
You're under the, so that's what I think. I don't really know, but.
See, this is why we need, if you're watching this show.
How giggly are you going to be at when you get pulled over,
Oh, well, look, I'd rather go to jail high than drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just telling you, the time will go by faster. I can probably sleep better.
Yeah.
And by the time it wears off, I'll be going home.
I'll be so hungry. I will eat those bologna sandwiches, bro.
You'll eat your Johnny sack?
I'll eat that Johnny. I'll eat 2 or 3.
Shondeen be like, hey, you gonna eat the rest of that?
Yeah, give me that.
No, I think this is a good thing. I know the governor takes a lot of blows, especially coming off of the pandemic. I think she's trying to turn around the conception that people have of her. The misconception.
And she wants people to forget right away.
Oh, so she
wants people to forget. Here's this weed. Here's this weed.
Well, and then I want to say something that you said. You were like, well, I think the government isn't going to be the one selling the weed. But like, you're still going to, look, we're next to Mexico. Like, we're between California, above Mexico. Like, we still going to be good. Like,
I agree.
Nobody's going to go to, because if you saw, they're taxing the hell out of it.
Right.
Nobody's going to be going into a store just like the 7-Eleven and be like, yeah, let me get a dime sack. Like, You're still going to get it underground. You're still going to have your avenues of getting the best.
And if you can have 6 plants at the house, I think that's nice too. That's kind of nice. I like, if you can grow it on your own, I'm for that. I'm really for it for medical too. I have a friend who recovered from being a meth head.
Really?
And the weed actually they're addicts, so she had to do it every day. So this was a replacement, and she's so much more healthier now, and it really, really helped her to not die. You know what I mean? So I agree with.
It's a lot of people thinking recreational. They're like, I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna go to cliffs. No, you could actually, but
I might if it's homegrown plants.
Yeah, you will.
No, I'm not going to know.
I don't know how to grow stuff. I'm not.
You gotta learn, Buck. I need to learn.
They need to just. Are they gonna have a weed section in Sprouts?
That would be.
That would be dope.
The real Sprouts.
Literally dope. That would be literally dope. Look, the weed head behind the camera. He was like, "What is that real?" He was like, "I'm just saying they grow. They have organic everything else. Why can't they have a little
organic section where they sell little plants, little already grown? That you're growing your Brussels sprouts, you're growing your basil.
But see, those are the ones I think you're talking about that wouldn't be. I wonder if people who really smoke, will they have a problem with the potency? Because I think now there's so many different. Like, they have the names of weed. Like, back in the day, it was just pot and weed. Now it's like
indica,
Beelzebub's pubic hair, stuff like that. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to die. I just want to get
the purple hair strain. This is a purple hair. You see these people go.
So what we'll do, we'll reach out, because we both have a lot of connects. We'll reach out to someone. We're not talking about CBD. We're talking about real, straight up marijuana.
Not hemp.
Who can give us an educational talk,
a lesson on the
maybe
a little sesh,
a little something, and see, how they feel about it. Because to me, it really doesn't affect me. I'm not a weed head. I'm not a smoker at all. I have a problem with smoking. My lips. I don't want my lips to look like the shirt that I have on. I don't want it to be super black. I ain't with it. But I never liked the way weed made me feel. I like to be in control. So
I agree. Right. Oh my God, I gotta be right here.
That's what I like, to be in control. Like, it's people that I know who do stand up or they smoke weed and then they do it. I remember one day I did a show at Nexus, and I was in the car and somebody peer pressured me into smoking, and I hit it, and I don't remember. I did an hour and don't even remember. And everybody was like, "Oh, that's the funniest you ever been." And I was
No
mad because
way.
I didn't. All I remember was getting the mic, standing up, and saying "thank you," and that was it. Like,
I did an edible once. I introduced Buck, and I
no.
forgot. Remember when I introduced?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot the second half of the punchline. Everyone's like, punchline.
He was like, "Oh yeah. I forgot where I'm at."
No, for me.
So I wonder. That's another thing I want to ask. Will edibles fall under this, or is it just the actual plant? I don't know. I have so many questions.
I have so many questions too. We got to bring somebody in from the law.
We'll bring. Well,
And
I don't want the law on. I want somebody
A lawyer who's cool. Like we know who. We have our good friend Adam Oakey.
Hey, Oak, you've been dodging us, bro. Come get on the show, man. We got a lot of questions for you. We'd rather have someone like him on. Yeah, you saw that. So, hey, let's do this. We'll take a break and we come back. Let's talk about something we haven't talked about in a few weeks. Karen of the week. And
Yay!
actually, Shondeen, you're gonna like this. This Karen is from Albuquerque.
No.
Stay tuned, y'all.
No.
Hello, we are back. I said hi last time, now I said hello.
Hi.
We are back for the third segment of the Buck D and Shondeen show. And, you know, we have a staple on the show we haven't done in a couple of weeks, Shondeen.
And I've been dying to do it.
She's been on this. She was like, we gotta do it. So we have a lot of videos of Karens of the week. Can you go ahead and put the Karen face up? This is our signature part of the show.
Logo, that's the famous logo.
That's the logo for the Karen of the week. So I had one. I don't know why I didn't do it before because this is right here in good old Albuquerque.
Let's see,
and
man.
It's about it's I'm not going to say the name of the apartment complex, but it's in the Heights. Watch the whole video. You guys check this out.
All you have to do is tell me what apartment
So,
it is so I know.
all these videos we've been seeing on Facebook is happening to me and my son. What should we name her?
No is who.
Poolside Patty. That's going to be her name. Poolside Patty.
What apartment?
What apartment?
That's all. Who are you friends with? Who's your guest? Who are you?
We're swimming. And she's mad. She's just upset.
Oh, I'm mad.
Look at her.
What's the
Look at her. Like, we're not even bothering anyone. It's just two
Do you
people.
know?
Two people in the pool. Dom, you don't have to speak to her.
Yeah, in a private property pool.
Right. Here, you know what? Let's appease your anger. I'm gonna appease your anger, okay?
Who are you a guest of? That's all you
Hold this. Videotape me opening this gate.
All you have to do is tell me.
I don't know who you are, so I'm not gonna share my friend's name with somebody that I don't know.
Okay. You
Here's
can try.
the key. Here's the key. Here's the key. Here's the key. Do you see me opening the gate? Watch this.
Well, then who is it? Who are you from? What apartment? That's all I'm asking. That's all I want to know. How do I not know that those keys were stolen? How do I not know? I don't know. How do I not know? All you have to do is tell me. Look, Facebook people, all they have to tell me is who's the
Let me
guest.
take
That's
it. Get it on
all.
Facebook. This is-
That's
this is
all.
gonna-
I
I'm gonna
want to
get,
know
like, so many likes about
who are
it.
you the guest of? That's it, and I'll leave you alone. Who are you the guest of?
I'm sure you have nothing to do today, so just come hang out with
Do
us.
you
And when he
guys-
comes
do you
down,
know them?
when he comes down, they don't. I don't know anyone. Again. So
Just tell me, and I'll walk with.
why don't you just come have a seat? Because I don't want to argue with you. It's a very nice day, and we helped him move, so he'll be down.
You said you didn't want to hurt me.
I said it's a very nice day.
No, you said something else.
It's on tape, so we can tape it. We can press play if you want.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Scared of what? Nobody's trying to.
Just tell me what apartment.
Come on, Don. Let me see you swim to the other side.
Because if they
Just ignore it. Hey, remember I told you sometimes in life you just have to ignore ignorance? So just ignore ignorance. Come on, let's go. They're here in the restroom. They'll be down in a while. Just have a seat. Just come in and have a seat. They'll be here eventually.
I'll walk them out and I'll come right back.
Okay, that's fine. I have no problem with you doing what you want to do. Okay, just come have a seat and chill. Stop being so angry. You're not working. You're fussing. Swim. Let's go. Ready?
She has all of the qualities of the Karen of the week. I love the name that he gave her, Poolside Patty.
I like that too. That was creative.
Like, what was her problem? Like, it wasn't even anyone in the pool. Like, I guess she thought he jumped the fence and didn't
don't
live
get
there.
it.
And
Yeah.
like, and he's actually unlocked the door with the key that's obviously on a keychain.
Yeah.
Showed her, and it still wasn't good enough. Like, this is the type of stuff that makes me wonder, like, what goes through people's heads like this?
Yeah, well, I wonder why she wanted to know so bad. What was the deal?
He was black. He was look. Let me tell y'all something, man. First of all, she should have took out her phone and took a picture of a black dude in a swimming pool. First of all, because we ain't the best when it comes to swimming. But I would have felt better. I would have felt better if she would have called the cops and was like, I think there's a black guy drowning in my pool. Like, come on. Like, she was tripping. And on top of that, he had his child with him. That's the part that really pissed me off because
He handled himself very well.
he did. He would have done way better than I would have done.
I know.
Because
I know you. Yeah.
like, it's one thing to disrespect me, but then if I have my child there and they got to witness this and feel a certain way.
Nobody's going to tell you anything with that beautiful baby girl next to you.
No,
bro.
yeah, they
Nobody's
will.
going to
Yeah, they
say
will.
anything.
Yeah, they
She
will.
is so cute. She can buy her way with her looks
Nah,
anywhere.
People don't care about that. Like, people like her, like, what was that taken out of her day for a man and his son to be swimming in the swimming pool? Like, I don't understand. She like had a problem that she didn't think they lived there, or
What was the deal?
I don't know, man. That's why we do the Karens of the week.
What was the law? I want to see. That's why I've been so into the law lately. What was the law there, with their rule that says that you got to know who the person is?
Well,
or
she
whatever?
already said it. Well, usually anybody that's lived in an apartment complex, they'll say you can have a guest or that comes to the pool with you. So I guess she didn't recognize him, thinking that they just drove over there out of their way to come swim at the swimming pool.
Yeah.
But when he showed the key,
Yeah,
that should have been the end of the discussion.
Right there.
Like, come on, man.
She could have asked, do you have a key? Here it is.
Did
No
Did
problem.
she think it was a black dude stealing water from the swimming pool or something?
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
It's weird.
No, what's so messed up though? I was reading a story. You know what they used to do back in the day when they used to have segregated swimming pools? There was a story of they were at a public pool. There were black children in a public pool. They poured bleach in the water. Poured bleach in the water while the kids were in there. Like, this wasn't, I'm not going to say this was like way back. This was in the 60s. So it's still people still alive when this happened. So we haven't gone too far from what we were.
they're still doing it
It's
to people.
still-
They're still doing it to people, minorities, except they're doing it now through vaccines. Thank you. Thank you.
She had to spit that in.
It's
She
true,
had to
bro.
fit- So, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make you the Karen of the week one of these days. We're gonna get all of these clips and we're gonna put it together and we're gonna be like Shondeen. I'm gonna surprise her. She won't
it's
even
no
know.
secret. It's no
So
secret.
you
I hate Bill Gates.
Let's talk about
It's no
it.
secret.
So you think people are being poisoned by the vaccine?
It's a
No, don't.
It's a conspiracy.
No. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
If mercury is bad for you, and we all know mercury can kill you, why is it in a vaccine?
So do you think mercury's in this vaccine only?
No. There's a bunch of ingredients like
No.
astrazine.
This is the only vaccine with mercury in
Oh,
it.
they all have them.
Okay, so what's the problem? You had vaccines when you were a kid, right?
I never knew that they were bad. I never knew it had mercury in it until last year. Let's put it like this.
Look here, if other vaccines, you took them as kids, right?
Yeah.
And you're good. Nothing's wrong with you.
Then-
What's the problem?
I don't want to tell you my diagnosis.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like, would I have been smarter as a kid growing up? Would I have had a better future? Would I have had
So the
ADHD?
vaccine is the reason why
We'll never know.
feel like you're behind
That's
in
why it's a
life.
conspiracy theory.
No,
That's why
man, y'all better stop
A
doing
conspiracy
this.
theory is something that you'll never get to the bottom of.
Exactly.
Never.
That's why you shouldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I don't believe
yeah.
in anything I can't get to the bottom of.
Entertainment only.
I feel like this though. Look, I had the vaccine. I don't have an elbow growing out of my head. There's other people that have them. Look, I'm one of these people. It's good for me. You don't have to take it. I don't. One thing I don't believe in. You can't force anyone.
Yeah, you have to
to
respect
do
people's
anything. Now that's
journey,
when I'll
yeah.
have a problem. When they come about this whole thing, you have to do this and make you do that.
Or
Then
anything forced is where I got an issue too.
yeah.
Like
Then
that.
yeah, you can't force anything.
You have to
on
respect
anybody.
people's journeys too. Like my issue might not be your issue
Right.
with this person. And I noticed I was starting to be a control freak with it. And I was like, you guys better not get the vaccine, trying to tell my
look,
family. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh
While-
my God.
While Shondeen was saying that, I was basically wrapping the thing up like, yeah, go on and hit me in both arms, baby. I'm good.
Yeah, and he's just fine. So
Speaking of, the only thing that will force you to do is we're going to force you guys to come back next week and watch us again on the Buck D and Shondeen Show. My name is Buck D.
By force, Shondeen.
And we are out.